Everybody's had AC separation.
That's only getting.
Everybody's got the lidocaine needle with the little pad on top before a game.
That's rookie.
That's rookie
shit.
They tell you, oh, you're not going to feel it the first hit you take. You're just like, oh, this shit sucks.
Hey, for those who don't know, what's an anchor? What 12
an anchor's kind of like a little,
The old suture?
Oh, stitches.
Yeah, like a little stitch. You think of your shoulder, your labrum as like a clock, and you have
nice.
That's how many anchors you can get in.
Nice.
Guys like us, we have all 12 anchors.
This guy pays attention. I'm fucking
full restructure. Because when you hear 12, you're thinking, fuck, I'm kind of badass.
Yeah.
I was kind of playing on some shit. I thought I was just going to get cleaned up. Maybe 3 or 4 anchors. I get out there like, we had to fix the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I always hate the surgery talk where they're like, hey, we'll see when we get in there, but it looks like it's just X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Every time you come out.
Yeah.
Like, well, it turns out.
It
was actually all of these things as well.
That's what happened with my knee. That was fun.
What happened to your knee?
My rookie year, I had just like some discomfort. I kept doing the fucking MRIs. I took like 10 MRIs. Everybody in the building was calling the MRI machine the Kelsey. Like, oh, you're going to get a Kelsey. All right, nice.
That's tough.
I'm a rookie.
Swear
haven't even
wrong.
played a
little bit of discomfort.
It's something's up. So I went to the guys. I'm just like, just go in there and scope it. They're like, all right, we'll see what happens. We'll go in there. I had like microfracture surgery. You guys know what microfracture is?
I know it's a big deal.
It's ended some careers.
Not yours.
They drill holes in your like cartilage bones to like get blood to seep through to create and rebuild cartilage. Couldn't run for like 6-7 months, and then was on like a pitch count for half the season.
Oh, and this is your rookie year?
Yeah.
Going into your second?
Going into my second. I didn't play. I played 1 snap my rookie year, and it was a blocked field goal. I was on the field goal team, and I only went in because somebody got hurt, and I just happened to be dressing that day.
Buddy.
Dude.
How long did you think your career was going to be at that point?
I went in there supposed to be the left tight end on fucking field goal, and I'm like, my knee. I tapped the right tight end because we were on the right hash, so the rush was definitely coming from the field. So I'm like, hey, you trying to take that left side for me? My knee. And he just being a good teammate was like, yeah, dude, I got you. I went over to the right side, heard that doo-doo. I'm just like, fuck. Yeah. Turned around, balls on the ground. I'm like, fuck, get it. Hobbling around. I see guys jumping on. I'm kind of like, fuck my knee. Get out of there.
Fuck. You know, everybody's like, we wasted a fucking
so the next
fucking guy.
2 weeks after that, I got scoped and got through in a brace for 6 months.
So you go through your rookie year, play 1 snap. Second year, you're on a pitch count. Are you thinking at any point, maybe I'm just not built for this?
Are you kidding me? The entire rehab, I'm just like, God damn it, I'm never going to see this happen.
You calling your brother being like, how the fuck?
Yeah,
he's just being all tough and gritty.
Yeah, he's like, you just got to run through it.
Like,
exactly.
Dad's going to be so disappointed.
Yeah. It's like, just take the fucking ibuprofen they're giving you and just get back out there.
Yeah, I wish it was just ibuprofen.
Sure, we get it, dude. You got the photo pulled up.
Jesus!
That was your x-ray, right?
He's like, keep zooming in on it like as you guys are talking.
Yeah,
sure. Jesus.
Someone's like always playing a bit while we're also doing a show. Yeah. Is that you?
No. No chance. Down to the knees?
Dude, congrats.
Holy shit.
That's big time.
Growing up, was there... Who was the favorite? Was Jason the favorite growing up?
100. He was fucking college, honor student. Fucking did football, hockey. Was like all league and in like 3 different sports. Never missed a game. Like music genius. Was on like the orchestra, the jazz, the fucking. He did everything. Yeah, dude. He used to get like 30 tackles a game, and at halftime, fucking be in the marching band. He was like the most feared guy in the school.
No shit.
Yeah. Played that trumpet like a motherfucker.
Did you
baritone sax?
My fault.
Did you?
I had the trumpet, and it was that shit was whack. That shit was whack.
Did you have resentment towards him?
No, fuck no.
There was never like, he's the fucking favorite.
Nah,
I'm kind of doing my thing too.
He's the best.
You know what I mean? And then he kind of comes back around after he's winning Super Bowls and all pros. Like, yeah, I'm pretty fucking good too, guys.
No.
Oh, you got how many?
No, I followed him. I followed him to Cincinnati.
Okay.
So you guys were like that. You guys never had a little tiff.
What? My brother used to beat my ass.
Have you seen? How has he gotten used to the retired life? Has he had a good transition?
He's thriving. Yeah,
he is crushing life, no doubt. But I'm wondering inside ball, like if he's had like, hey, stay as long as you can. Adam Sandler, right? Billy Madison, he's grabbing the kid, stay as long as you can. Type of talk with you, or if he's like, hey, by the way, on the other side of this, it's incredible.
No, he We haven't really talked about it like that now. I don't know. I think he's thriving in the decision that he made. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there was probably something that we haven't talked about. There's probably something there that the Eagles went back to the Super Bowl and they won it.
Yeah.
There's got to be. Any ball player that made that decision would have that, I feel like. But at the same time, he's around his 4 girls, enjoying life and being around the fam and doing a bunch of crazy shit during the football season, and I don't know. He's just enjoying it. I don't see him like regretting any decisions he made.
That's awesome. Because once you walk away, man, it's tough. Like you see a lot of guys that leave, and you're like, they just have an identity crisis for the longest time because you used to be the man, and then a lot of guys just go back to doing nothing.
I mean, we've all seen a lot of college guys that we played with go down that road. A lot of guys that we played with in the league do that, and that's why I kind of always wanted to make sure I set myself up for something, you know, to at least immediately get into, and then always have that connection back to the game. I don't know, some guys just kind of step away and they never come back around the buildings, or they never, you know, create those relationships with people that, you know, will help keep them around the game or around everything like that.
When you're trying out all those new things, figuring, okay, what could I do next? What was the biggest thing that got you out of your comfort zone? Whether it be like SNL, the acting,
the serious acting.
Yeah. What level of discomfort was that? Like, were you like halfway through it being like, I know this is not for me?
Well, no, not necessarily that it wasn't for me. I mean, I was a part of a really good cast. I think I got a lot of help and a lot of pointers from them. So they helped me at least make me feel comfortable in the moment. But at the same time, just like preparation wise, like I'm so prepared for an NFL game. Mm-hmm. Like in my career, I get an entire week to figure out a scheme, how I'm going to attack somebody, how I'm going to like handle certain specific situations. And when you go into acting, it's just, I just didn't feel that as prepared. And I just feel like I got to find that, like, I don't know, that professionalism before the cameras are on. Mm-hmm. And I just hadn't found that yet.
You're just hanging out in the trailer.
I'm just like going over the lines. I'm just
like as long as I know these, I feel
how
like
many times am I going to read this same line and think that you know what I mean? I got to find the.
And then you finally do one that's good, and the director's like, "Hey, let's get one just to be safe." And you're like, "God damn it!
Did he not like it? Just tell me."
If you don't like it, just give me a fucking.
I get coached hard. Just fucking coach me.
Yes,
exactly. That was my entire every single like director that I met on the what do you call it, on scenes and everything like that. I was just telling, I was like, "Coach me up. I'm here to be coached. If I suck, tell me I suck and tell me how I can be better. I'll take all criticism. I don't give a fuck."
No, how often are you practicing your lines by yourself in front of a mirror?
Not necessarily in front of a mirror, which kind of adds to the professionalism. Get to see facial features, get to see how your body's reacting. I was big on like a scene would happen, and if the directors were like watching the scene over to see if they like it or not, or see what we could do different, I would like hurry up and go over there to watch them film real quick. But I don't know. It's still like, I don't know. It's still early and like just not, I don't know. I don't feel like I grasped the acting world yet.
Yeah, just seeing him videotaping himself just by himself.
And I'm sure if
you get like the features and like, okay, I can kind of move a little differently here.
I'm sure if
you definitely feel like a Jamoke doing some of it for sure. Like you feel out of place.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the actors are sitting there being like, we've worked our whole lives, gone to theater school, done all this, and this guy scores a couple of touchdowns. gets to show up and be a part of it.
I felt those eyes.
You have to.
I felt those eyes a little bit.
The people that are all about the art, like this guy.
He doesn't respect it like we do.
He doesn't. Yeah,
he's going to dinner.
This is a game to him. This is life to us. They do slam poetry on the weekends. That you? Is that it right there?
Oh yeah.
That's you?
Oh yeah, it's Eddie.
Did you grow that beard?
It's Fast Eddie. Yeah.
Or was that makeup?
The beard's real. Hair, no.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That is fucking badass. What about SNL?
No,
how nerve-wracking was that? The monologue standing up there.
That felt a little, like I said, the silly stuff, the funny stuff, the comedy. I just feel so much more comfortable. There was still like a sense of like, I need to be a professional here. I don't want to like, I want to take advantage of this, but like, I want to have fun doing it, but I don't want to look like a loser doing this. Like I want to make them respect like my approach and how I'm like taking it serious. And but it was just a fun roller coaster, man. You're there all week. fucking up till 2, 3 in the morning every day, just trying to like knock stuff out, do some of the pre-recorded stuff, and yeah, that was insane. That was a crazy ride.
It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
That was fun.
The
man.
SNL thing is one of the more badass situations.
Have you've been to SNL?
I have not been. I have not hosted. I have not been any part of it at all, other than just watching.
Nice, nice.
My dad had a Ford Expedition, and he'd have the Best of Chris Farley SNL. That was the only DVD in the car.
Van down by
for
the
like
river,
3
baby.
years.
Are you kidding me?
And I watched the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Burn that.
Were you a big Beverly Hills Ninja guy growing up?
I was not.
You were not?
No,
Sure,
I was
back there,
Black
face
Sheep
pumping.
guy, Tommy Boy guy, but Beverly Hills
Classics.
Ninja.
Those two classics.
Yeah,
classics.
classics. Absolute classics.
Those are outstanding.
What were the writers' rooms like?
Question by Sherman.
So that was the writers' rooms were fun because you're just getting pitched ideas. The table reading for a guy that can't really read that well,
Same. Preach.
it was kind of a fuck situation. And I felt like I was just like trying to like get through the reading instead of actually like acting it out and giving it a voice and giving it a character and things like that. Like I was just focused on just don't fucking skip this line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brother,
So
when it comes to reading difficulties, I will be on that side of the aisle with you my entire life.
more of an audio guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's why they make audio books now for guys like us.
There you go.
You read it? I'm listening. I'm listening quite a bit, actually.
No, the table read was the hardest fucking part.
Dude, we need. You know what he needs to get a cameo in his tires.
That would be
That'd
legendary.
be up your alley right
Are
there.
you
Yeah.
kidding me? I'd fucking kill to be in that.
Have you watched the second season
I
yet?
have not started it. No,
Buddy, it's good.
Shane's
Buddy, it's
so
good.
fucking
Buddy, it's
good.
good.
He absolutely killed it his
Yeah,
last
he
time
did.
on SNL
Yeah.
I saw like some rumors that like Shane put up a shitload of money for the first season. Everyone was like, "Don't do it," and he just bet on himself, and it became like a massive hit the way it is.
Oh no shit.
Allegedly, this is like skimming through like YouTube Shorts, right? So I'm not. I don't have anything to verify this, but the fact that he was at the ascension he was, making what he was making, and he took a risk like that, if that is true, is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Now he's in fucking Madden.
Just crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm sorry,
He had
what?
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the new Madden movie, the new John Madden movie.
Oh, I thought you were.
Can we say that?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, they put it out.
Okay, cool. Just making
I
sure.
thought you were talking about a video game.
That's what I was like. I was like, what?
I
the
could definitely
fuck?
see Shane
No, the
How
new
did he get
John
in
Madden
college
movie
football game,
with,
being like a
uh,
center for Notre Dame.
with Christian Bale, Nicolas Cage, like a big time movie.
Oh yeah, Nicolas
That's big
Cage
time.
dressed as John Madden right now
Yeah,
is fucking
yeah.
Wild.
hilarious.
Wild.
He's rocking some of those pants your game day pants, dude. You used to have some of those
Gotta have
slacks.
those pleated right down the middle.
Oh, yeah,
Gotta
high
have
waisters.
it. Fastball. He had Vince Vaughn on there on the Tire season 2.
So sick.
That's my
Legend.
if I could have anybody sit in that seat, love having you. You're incredible. But I would
Completely
switch you out for
understand.
Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn.
Are you kidding me? I would get up and ask him, please
Yeah.
take my
So
seat.
I let him take my seat. I let you guys actually do the show just as so I feel like I was a little
Just
bit a
have
part
him
of it.
reenact a couple Wedding Crasher lines for us.
Yeah, and I'm sure he hates it. But I would definitely be that guy.
Old school.
It's like, huh? I'm not even wearing a belt. Am I right? Phenomenal finger foods.
How do you think I keep it up, Slick?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's my goat. That is my goat by far. Look at him.
Swingers. Vegas, baby. Vegas.
Great movie. Just pure Vince Vaughn, too. Pure Vince Vaughn. What else we got going?
I don't know. Fuck. What else is new?
I don't know.
Dude, was there ever your answer's probably gonna be bullshit. But
I got a few of those in my pocket.
Gotta
were
keep
there
it.
moments throughout the year last year where it's just like we're kind of getting lucky here at the end of the game?
I mean,
you guys had so
The
many
block-
games where you're winning so many different ways.
Block
initially
field goals
that was
and
that was
shit.
the craziest one. The Denver block field goal
Crazy.
in Arrowhead. But then you think about it, you watch it on film, you see what they've been doing on film on that side of the line. It's like it's kind
Chelsea,
of not
you are
luck.
not sitting in a field goal meeting.
No,
Ain't
but
no way you sit in a field goal meeting. So
But
watch
I'm
what they
listening.
do on film.
I'm listening
He
to
was
all
at
their.
TV the next day and be like, "See, guys, this is what we talked about all week." And Trevor's like, "Oh, I guess I did talk about that."
This is why we.
Ain't no
This is why
fucking
we
way.
finished the game, right?
This is why we finished the game. Shit, I guess that's why we do it. That's crazy.
My knee.
For a guy that voluntarily went to the other side, it's like I know this rush is coming this way. Hey, bud,
You get that.
Take this one, take this
set
one.
the boundaries.
Take this one.
Love. Yeah, you guys did win in some crazy fashions.
yeah, it was insane.
Still made it to the Super Bowl.
hmm
I could not believe it, dude. It was crazy.
Will
What
sick
was the
every week.
juice like leading up to the Buffalo game? Because there's obviously so much storyline behind Mahomes, Josh Allen, the games that you guys have had in the past.
Yeah.
Do you feel guilty taking away from Josh Allen's career?
No, it's a great competition. He's got his fucking fair share of wins. It's just come
Regular
during the
season.
Yeah. I mean, that fourth quarter, the fourth down in the regular season, those are still like heroic moments.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should've
They got-
I
should've caught
got a
that ball.
fuck ton. I got a dude.
Hey, be
My
real.
dog
Be
Kincaid,
real.
man.
They got the first
Can't
down.
let it define you, dog.
They
Huh?
got the first down that sneak.
Nah.
Be real.
Nah.
Be real.
Nah.
What else we got? Let's talk shit to Travis
What's
for
real?
20 minutes. I mean, that was first down.
I thought
Also,
so.
the way they do the tush push is
If it-
ridiculous.
If you guys think
Yeah,
it was,
those
it's so
asinine
dumb. Like,
way
I'm going to
they
go over
tried
2
that.
gaps
Yeah.
and then go down the middle.
and they did it twice.
Nobody pushing him?
They did it twice.
You got to push that tush.
Yeah.
Got to
You
push
got to
it.
get in there. You got to take advantage of the rules, man.
Let's talk about your guys' 4-minute. Why do we throw it so much?
We like the ball in Pat Mahomes' hands.
No doubt about
He's
it.
a great decision maker, we think.
Great decision maker. Stud. Soon to be a guest on Bussin' With The Boys, correct?
What? I didn't know you were coming on, Pat. Hell yeah, man. I'm just warming this seat up for you,
There's
bud.
a couple of steps. You're one of them.
If there's only somebody that we knew.
Oh, shit. For what?
I
We
mean,
got a lot of ass out of you.
Cincinnati,
brother.
Nebraska is the bus going to be in?
The bus won't be there. However, we will
Microphones
be
and
there
cameras
with
will be.
cameras.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go. Well, there's your chance.
We saw at the Super Bowl. We won at the Super Bowl media days. I asked Pat. I go, hey, since Bussin' With The Boys is no longer with Barstool Sports, would you come on? He goes, oh, it definitely helps your chances. That went viral, and Dave chewed my ass about that. So I need to find a different way to
Oh,
word it.
no.
I gotta find a different way to word that conversation because I would love to have Pat on. Love Barstool, but what is this?
He said, can we get Jason on? We have a gift for him.
Jason's coming on when Nebraska beats Cincinnati.
This is.
That's already part of the. That's put a bow on that, Sherm.
But the bet is going to be in the off season, right?
Should be.
Like, it would be nice just to get Jason on, just like solo, before they come on collectively.
Right. So we get Jason on, and then the offseason we get them both on,
Yeah.
along with Adam Sandler, Patrick Mahomes,
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's
LeBron
right.
James.
LeBron
Yeah,
James.
I'm just gonna make sure I shoot the text out as soon as I leave here.
Shoot the
Just put
text
us all
out.
in a group chat.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude.
Sandman.
Just want to
Want
introduce
you
you
to
to
meet
the
Will
boys.
Compton, Taylor Lewan. Oh, McConaughey.
Huge fans.
Have you had McConaughey on New Heights?
That would be an awesome one, man. Get him to talk some fucking ball.
Yeah.
God damn.
What other things have you not done yet that you'd like to give a try for your post football career?
I want to see what calling a game feels like.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to
Getting
see
in the booth.
getting in the
you
booth,
saw that
man.
Tom Brady paycheck, and you saw his
I
first
mean,
couple of
everyone
games,
saw
and you're
that
like,
one,
"Oh,
yeah.
I could do that. I could do that shit." 320? Was that what it was?
Shit was
You
fucking.
need that quarterback money.
Yeah, it was a fuck ton of money. No, I've always like, I feel like impersonated, guys that call the games and stuff like that growing up, and I don't know. I thought it would always be fun.
You
Just
want to
jump in
throw
there.
up a random clip and you commentate it for us
No.
real quick? You don't want to do that.
I don't like. No, I
You
don't
don't want
like
to try to
that.
work through some improv here?
Nah,
That-
that's not. Yeah.
Do a table read?
No,
Yeah,
no, that's what it felt like right there. I just felt like, no,
Please, God, no, sir.
no.
Yeah, dude, I love where your head's at, but go and commentate this one. I love where your head's at, but I feel like the preparation involved for calling a game, like truly sitting in the booth, color commentating has got to be so
Player
fucking
names.
difficult.
Player names is where I would
Yes.
get fucking ruined.
The fact that they get those people and be able to dial in. What impresses me the most is like hockey or basketball, because that ball is just moving around, pucks moving around everywhere,
Yeah.
and they're able to just go.
Michael Jordan's getting in the scene.
Oh, I know. I'm
Is that
excited
confirmed?
for that.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
he in the? And he's not just doing like
He's
what
correspondent.
Barkley and them doing.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
Oh,
But I'm still
alright.
sure to see his take on it all. So I feel
Yeah.
like he hates it right now.
I know, and you know he'll sling it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. If you're Michael Jordan, why do it? Like you're a
He's
billionaire.
MJ.
He's probably bored.
Golf every day, brother. You've had a lot of time to not be bored. Like you're in your late 50s now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
It's like
NASCAR team.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a NASCAR team. He's got the
I
best.
think it'll be
shoot
epic.
over and
It'll be
over.
an insane bump for the NBA.
Oh, it'd be massive.
Because
I
he's
give
pretty
him a
hidden.
dollar amount he couldn't refuse.
NBC's
What's
got
that
it.
number?
I don't know.
Isn't it NBC?
I
Yeah.
have no clue.
Yeah, NBC's got it.
God.
Oh, one of our newer Bussin members, Clay Matthews. I only overheard the story, but can we get that when you first played against him?
When he fucking made me feel like I was gonna get my ass fucking killed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was that 2000, it was that first year playing, so it wasn't 13, it was 14, but it was like my first couple games playing, and I had like maybe 10 catches up to this point in my career, and I'm going into Lambeau and I'm thinking, this is Lambeau, this is my moment, this is where I'm gonna fucking,
This is
like,
what the
people are gonna
ascension
know
takes
me after this.
Yeah.
And I'm all hyped up and fired up to play. At least I think it was 14. It might have been 15. Either way, I see Clay Matthews. I'm just like, oh shit, that's fucking Clay Matthews. His arms are way bigger in person than they are on TV, and they are fucking enormous on TV. And it's like the backside of a fucking outside zone, and I'm chasing him down. I kind of give him a hit, and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. And he stops, squares up to me, and says, don't fucking ever fucking talk to me. I'll fucking kill you. Or something along the lines, blah, 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 blah. I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And I was just like, couldn't even say anything after that. I'm just like, dude, we're just playing ball.
Yeah. I thought we were having a fun time.
I thought we were just having
Just
a
tapping
good
the
time,
helmet.
man.
Go
Just
to my knee, my
talking
knee.
a little shit. Yeah,
That is wild. The I'll fucking kill you comment is thrown around a lot in those 60 minutes.
yeah.
It's thrown around a lot.
Have you ever had any other moments like that with a different player?
James Harrison's, I think it was same year.
Same.
Year. And he had the visor on.
The dark visor.
And it was like the backside of a run. Jamal Charles is fast as fuck. He's already out the gate. And I'm just kind of like holding him. I'm like, yeah, he can't get off the block. And he just stares at me. Doesn't say anything. I kind of like go like this to see if he's really staring at me. And his fucking eyes follow or his head follows a little bit. And I'm just like, what?
My bad.
Like 3 plays later, I'm on the line of scrimmage, like looking into the ball. He's outside backer, kind of fucking around with like number 2, 3x1 set. And he just times it up and smokes me on the, like, times up the snap and everything. I come off the ball. Wow! Just absolutely blindsided. I'm like getting up with like my fucking head still trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. Plays, I absolutely fucked the entire play. Alex Smith sees the snap, sees what's happening. He's like, fuck, I gotta get out of the pocket.
Yeah.
And he just starts running around. End of drive. And I'm just kind of looking around. I look over at him. He's just staring at me with the fucking visor on again. I'm just like not saying a thing. And I'm just like, this guy, he's fucking killed somebody for sure.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Dude, I played him my rookie year on Monday Night Football. First play of the game, we threw a pick 6. But before the game started, all the offensive linemen were like, hey, we know you like to chatter a little bit. Don't talk to this guy. Don't say a word to him. Just leave him alone. Hopefully he like stays asleep during the game. But it's like Monday Night Football. I'm hyped up. I'm juiced up. I'm ready to make a name for myself. So like 3 plays in the game,
I know
something
the
happens. I'm like, I'm here all day. Type whatever dumbass comment I make. I'm here all fucking day. And he doesn't say a word to me.
Dude,
And then like he kind of lines up in a 4 and I'm like, oh, I'm about to cut off this dude so fast. And I go to cut him off. And I go to I go to put an arm up to start going to linebacker in a C block. He drops down to the ground and just grabs my ankle and starts gator rolling.
no.
Yes, starts gator rolling me. And right then and there, I thought, okay, yeah, it might be over for me. It might be over for this conversation the rest of the game. But he's got that fucking move too, where he like puts his arm in and uses your leverage to spin you around.
It's crazy.
Because you look at him and you're like, yeah, he's definitely like, he's a beefcake. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it. Like he's got a lot of
Strong
muscles
son
on
of
him.
a bitch, yeah.
But he's so short, you're like, I'll be able to handle this.
No way.
It's very hard to handle that.
There's
It's
no
very hard to
handling
handle
that.
No sacks, but it was a hard game.
Nice.
Then you see him on Instagram just pushing those sleds, and the plates
Yeah.
are like
Plates are falling over, hitting him
Yeah.
in the head, doesn't even matter.
just running through the whole time.
He's got a bendy bar with 405 on it, reverse gripping it like this.
Brother, you are retired.
Yeah. What are you out here chasing?
Yeah.
You saw his comment about the 100 men versus gorilla.
He's 2 James
Oh.
Harrisons,
Yeah, he's like
That was
2.
a
They were
well
like,
done.
why 2?
one to film it.
Wanted to film it.
Look at this.
That's pretty good.
Like what's he out here chasing?
1,800 pounds.
No way.
God bless.
He's got to be on that TRT or something, right?
He might have the strongest Achilles.
Of all time, that Achilles is needed that in the NBA this year.
Fuck.
Gotta be on something.
Gotta be on something,
Gotta
right?
be on something.
I mean, now for sure.
Yeah.
But when he played, Oh, he was undrafted. You ever see the
There's
interview?
rumors.
Have you seen the interview of him? Like, I think it's like his first couple of years in the league or whatever. And the guy sits down and he's like, so talk to me about the combine. He goes, I didn't go to the combine. He goes, well, talk to me about draft night. He was like, you don't know me, do you? He's like, I wasn't drafted. And the guy's like, oh, I guess I don't know you. He like takes the microphone off and just leaves. And you just hear the reporter be like, I'm sorry.
Look at this fucking guy. They had him at fullback? Jesus.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. Like, have you seen a more intimidating figure than him on the
No
football
way
field?
that's him. That's him?
No way.
16?
Yeah, that's a
With the neck roll? Oh,
Massive
fuck.
neck roll. Look at those pads.
Look,
Crazy.
look at the one where he sprawled out with the ice on his neck.
Yeah, what's that one right there? You know he went back and played that
Ball
next snap.
player.
Yeah.
Kent
Yeah.
State, baby. Let's fucking go. Northeast Ohio.
Golden Flashes. They haven't won a game in a few years, have they?
I think since Julian Edelman was quarterback.
What's the most wild?
Look, that used to be fucking that used to be media day.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
We're gonna have you jump up. We're gonna get some photos of you in the air. What's the most wild off-field story that your mother hasn't heard that she would be shaking her head at?
Oh my God.
Listening to this right now.
I don't know. I think my mom's heard them all.
Like an oldie that you might bring up now that it's, years and years back.
I got nothing I can share, man. They're all deep. They're all deep down there. Never
Anything-
get brought back
any
up.
close
Open up that
run-in with
vault.
the law where you kind of came out unscathed?
No, I've always been good with the law, man. I'm a criminal justice major at the University of Cincinnati, so I understand the law. I knew how to stay out of jail.
Some strategy.
You are polished.
Yeah, some strategy
You are
going
polished.
into
I was like, listen, I'm not going to know how to read, but I know how to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
No doubt. And I think if you had to pick one or the other, that's the one you pick. No doubt about it. So, never went to jail, huh?
Oh, you son of a bitch!
What is that?
You're going to bring up that?
What is
You're
this?
going to take me right? I thought we were done talking to Super Bowl. You sons of a bitch.
Fit
It's a
was
nice
fire.
fit.
Any old photos that you look back at and you're like, that wasn't. Why did I think I was
Fucking
in my bag?
everything. The worst thing I ever did was the dating show.
Oh,
Catching Kelsey was the fucking worst thing I ever did.
why?
It didn't. I don't know if it didn't set me up for anything. It was. I didn't realize what reality TV really was, and it just what the experience was. That's not even my body.
Set you up for slander.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, not even that. It was. I don't even think anybody watched it. It was just 50 women from 50 states.
This is after your rookie year. This is after the my knee. Like,
This is,
go
yes.
get
Look
a
at that knee. Look at that knee.
Go get a
Look
Kelsey
Look at that fucking
MRI.
knee. Go get a Kelsey.
Everyone's questioning
And
why
you
they
probably felt
drafted
like this
you.
is it. I'm gonna be
I was like,
massive
yeah, I'm
after
having
this.
fun. I'm having fun. And then I was like, oh shit, everybody is going to be able to see this forever. I was like, God damn it.
They're
Oh,
all
yeah.
everybody in the organization is kind of like, is Kelsey gonna work out? Like, he was kind of injured. He's got this fake little knee injury. He's on here doing reality TV.
Do you think he?
You think he cares about the game?
Yeah. What is that first team meeting like after the show airs?
I mean, I was getting smoked all season for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
It had to be
I
tough.
mean, it's locker room banter. It's all fun.
Yeah, but if you get on the field, drop a pass or something like that, be like, probably should have done that.
I forget
of-
what year. I think I had a pretty solid year after that. So I still showed up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I wasn't being accountable. It was just being
Yeah.
like, hey, how about we fucking figure out something else out to do?
Yeah.
You know, how about we figure something else?
So was that not renewed for a second season?
Even if they asked me to do it again, I would be like, hell no.
How soon after that were you like, I'll never do this shit again?
About halfway through.
Oh no.
I was filming it. I was
Oh,
like,
buddy.
I'm in over my head right now.
Seems like there are a lot of good personalities on the show.
That one girl had nice biceps.
A lot of people trying to, make it big in old Hollywood. They said 50
girls.
from each state. It was more so like 50 from LA that can tell you they have a relative that lives in another state.
No shit.
It was hilarious.
Dude, that's just wild. And your agent said, do it.
Yeah, I said no to it about 5 times.
We have any word on Battle Camp Season 2?
I haven't heard anything yet. I showed you that text today.
Oh, you did?
I don't think we can talk about that yet, though. I don't think we can publicly talk about that.
Is it in your contract that you can't talk about it?
I don't want to mess it up.
We got to get ahead.
Got to get ahead.
Promo.
All I need to say, if you're hearing this right now, make sure you vote.
Ooh.
Make sure you vote when the time
Yeah,
comes.
we're not going to say
What it
confirm or
is.
deny that there's a nominee.
For
Something.
yeah,
Just know that we got to be ready, boots on the ground.
boots on the ground. We got to vote.
We got to vote.
We got to vote. So, but no word on the. No, it has not officially greenlit a second season of Battle Camp.
Did you watch any of the battle camp?
I didn't catch it. No.
Oh, widely expected to be renewed due to a strong reception.
You
I did not
guys-
know that.
You guys watch Catching Kelsey? Not a fucking chance.
You didn't watch my show?
I see the clips
What?
that come out on the internet every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You didn't watch any of Battle Camp?
No.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
When you get home,
Yeah.
just go to Netflix,
Okay.
type in Battle Camp,
Got you.
play the show.
Let's
I don't
fucking
care
go.
if that's me. I don't care if you even don't watch it. You just walk away. Go make yourself some food. But I need that. I need those views.
I got
need
you.
to go rip those.
I'll get in
views
there.
from
I'll
me.
get in there for you.
That'd be outstanding. Look at that.
Dude, look at that, Jack.
Come
look
on.
at that. You're
You like that jacket?
thriving.
Huh?
Dude, you're killing it.
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
It was definitely different. I liked it a lot. I would definitely do it again.
Nice.
But the location and it was like an hour to and from one way. So it was like 2 hours of travel every single day. It was a lot. I was away from my family.
That's
So I think if
tough.
we do a season 2, if I can bring my family and do all that, then I'm in.
Nice.
Because it's not a heavy lift. And it is a lot of fun to see how that world works, which I really enjoyed.
Fuck yeah.
Gotta vote. Gotta vote when it comes out.
Sure.
July
Just happen
7th.
to vote.
Yeah. Dude, last year when we were here, there's like obviously all the hype. You guys just won a Super Bowl. Your relationship is very fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just you become an A-list celebrity. What are some things that it's been over a year since we've seen you that you're like, I miscalculated this a little bit, as far as like how much exposure, how much publicity you get everywhere you walk?
Yeah, it's just the being. I don't want to say being. It's just the paparazzi. That's probably the only thing I didn't really grasp until you're in it, and that's probably the craziest part though. Like I'm just playing golf, and all of a sudden in the trees there's a fucking guy with a camera, and you're just
Right.
like,
Yeah, we're in a ghillie suit.
yeah, like oh shit, like I got to go to the restroom now. I can't just go over here and take a piss.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I can't just slug
I
this
can't-
beer right now.
Yeah. Oh
Sip.
no.
Be
No,
polite. If
never
it's,
been-
about, it's got to get
Never been
flushed.
ashamed of slamming beers. Just don't want my meat on page 6. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta go to the restroom.
This is like the first season where she's not touring,
Yeah,
and she'll be at a lot of the Kansas City games.
yeah. I mean, she tried to get to as many as she could last year, and she came to a lot. So, yeah, we'll have to
and you're
represent
going to
up in Arrowhead.
concerts and stuff too. You guys are just all over.
Yeah, I'm having
Yeah.
fun with it, man. Yeah, being a couple, dude. You already know it gets thrown out there as it's like we're trying to seek attention every now and then, but it's like we're just enjoying life and having fun, going to hockey games,
Yeah.
kind of introducing her to some more of the sports world that
Oh, that's
That
right.
she
You guys
hasn't
were at the
really-
Stanley Cup.
yeah, that was fun, man. Fucking
Those
hell of a
games
game.
Yeah.
You get a pulled goalie, fucking last second fucking 5-on-6 and score a goal with like 4 seconds left. That shit was epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, hockey's one of the
And
most
overtime
elite
hockey in
sports
the
to
playoffs.
watch.
Yeah.
The fan base is wild. When we were at not the Super Bowl, the draft. Remember when we went up on top of the Bud Light thing, and this family
Oh
came over there
my
wanting to get a
gosh.
photo, but the wife, the lady, was kind of like, she approached me. She's like, "Yeah, I know who you are. I don't really like your stuff." And she kind of hits me with like the little Swifty thing, and I'm like, "What happened? Like, what's going on? I'm a big fan of you guys." She's just like, you just did a couple things that, and I'm just thinking, is it just the trolling of the Chiefs? Like, are you just a kind of a Chiefs fan now, and you've seen me troll the Chiefs? Because I'm thinking, what the fuck did I do? to
That
piss
was
you off?
wild.
It was weird,
She
right?
was like 45 and just stood on business
yeah,
to your face.
stood on
It's like,
business. I was like,
Dude,
look, I'm the
yeah.
same. We're on the same fucking team. Like, do I want you guys to win the Super Bowl? No. I still love my boy Trav.
Come on
look
now.
up, down.
Yeah, 45-year-old white women. They're the most confident. they will stand 10 toes down on anything.
She let me know too. She let me know. So if she's watching, I'm sure she might be watching because we got Trav on.
Yeah.
Like, why is he going on their show?
Dude. Tight end you.
Yes, sir.
Dude, how much bigger can it get?
It blows my mind.
It's crazy how
We
big
raised
it's gotten.
over, I think, 900,000 last year alone for charities.
That's wild.
It's just dope that we keep getting like a lot of the main guys in the tight end community. Like George is up in that thing every single year. Greg is obviously they're the ones hosting it, and it's just cool to see 80 tight ends in the NFL come together for a weekend. It blows my fucking mind.
Hang out.
Yeah,
You guys have created,
we've gotten
like, pioneered your own, like,
less and less
position group.
football.
Like you guys were, yeah, dude. I saw it's only
I'm
like kind of one day on the field.
I'm struggling out there day 2. I am
buddy.
I am leaking Bud Lights, and I am just trying to figure out how I'm going to explain a route concept.
Yeah,
I pull up absolutely shit faced from the night before, and Greg comes up to me. He's like, "All right, Travis, you got 30 minutes." I'm like, 30 minutes of what?
Yeah, 30
Home
minutes
court,
is crazy.
some ball.
Yeah. I was like,
Talking
fuck.
about route concepts while you're literally just draining. You're
All right,
draining.
here we go. What are we
Yeah,
gonna do?
It's crazy how
Break
how
out
much
some
it's blown
cones.
up.
Yeah.
Tight ends, you, Greg, and George have made it a wholesome name. Like put tight ends on the board.
Well, I feel like, and you guys can attest to this, a lot of the tight ends are like, whatever you need, I'm here for the good time. Like I'm one of the hardest workers, but at the same time, I'm here to have some fucking fun. I feel like naturally that's where the tight end world is. So you get those guys from every single team, and everybody's just kind of when you bring them together, it's just like a big kick it. And sure enough, when you're getting like starting tight ends from all over the place, it feels like it's like an all-star like atmosphere, like an all-star weekend atmosphere, a Pro Bowl atmosphere. And you start to kind of, I don't know, it's really like taken off into like one of my favorite like 3 days before the season even starts. Shit's fun.
And then it doesn't matter where you're at on the roster. Like any of the younger tight ends that come in, it's like you see the culture and community that you guys have built.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. If I was a young guy, I'd be walking away feeling like, oh man, it is sick to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And it's reassuring because the shit in the building can get so tedious and like focused and like so serious. And when you had George up there, making jokes about, what he's doing, or you see me out here just like laughing about how I got locked up on a play, it's like you see that, all right, everybody has these ups and downs, but you can still have fun doing this shit.
Yeah. 100%.
How did National Tight End Day come about?
That's
That's like
a
a
good
real thing that's
question.
celebrated now.
Yeah, I think that's through George. George is he is tight end you. His family lives here in Nashville. His family,
So many players I feel like move here just to go train at that barn.
dude, it's epic. It's epic, and that's a fucking hell of a setup he's got over
It's a
there.
hell of a setup.
But yeah, I think his family helps like run it. I know Claire helps a lot with the significant others, and it's just he's embodied kind of the fun aspect of tight end you, and like what it means to be a tight end and how much you can enjoy doing it, but still being like a tenacious motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen somebody have more fun playing football than him.
Dude, he's the best.
He is the best.
Is there a young George out there that you could see carrying the tight end flame?
Ooh.
Just personality wise, doesn't even have to be. Obviously, his talent's crazy. But if there's any fun dudes.
I don't think there's another George out there. No, not in terms of like personality. There's
George
only
is
one.
one.
Yeah,
He
there's
is
only one of those guys. You gotta be batshit crazy and like football smart.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen anybody like that.
Should
We got Shockey. We got Shockey this year. Haven't met him.
How about that?
Haven't met him yet, man. Fucking pumped.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite guys. When I moved to tight end, I was like, dude, it'd be sweet if I could have the intimidation that Shockey had on the field.
Just dream of throwing somebody else's helmet.
Look at this dude, man.
Get hit over the middle,
Had
get up and
the
get hyped.
locks coming out the dude.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's all time.
He's so badass.
So badass.
You want to hit him with the Bud Light question?
Yeah. Travis Kelce, anybody would do anything for a Bud Light.
Okay.
What is something that you would do anything for? Can't say family. Got 3 Super Bowl rings.
You got it all. Happy
Hosted
Gilmore, too.
SNL.
Yeah.
Part of Happy Gilmore.
Done a lot. I would say, man, God damn, everything just screams win another Super Bowl. I would do anything. I'm lame. You guys have such fucking hard questions every time I come on here.
Hard? This is a tough one?
You hit me with one last time. I was sitting here fucking silent as fuck.
It's okay. Sometimes the viewer needs a break.
Do anything for...
Best part is we got editing power too, so we can just make it seem like you had one
Bang.
ready to go.
What was George's? His answer.
I think his was a Super Bowl.
Oh, because y'all asked like, would you go to prison for a year
Yeah.
if you got the one Super Bowl?
Go to prison. I mean...
Oh, you do anything for a good time?
Sorry.
Kelsey is known for saying he'd do anything for a good time.
I'm here for a good time, yeah.
Per ChatGPT.
Yeah. Can't always believe ChatGPT. I looked up a few of those. Man, I would say, I mean, I'm just gonna go Super Bowl. I just wanna end this season without that fucking sour taste in my mouth. So I'd do anything to be on the other side of the mountain.
Again.
Yes.
That's wild. You already have 3.
It's kind of selfish.
No.
Yeah, if anything, I think it's a little...
Like, you remember 2019 when you took a Super Bowl opportunity away from me?
I mean, it was
Do
a
you remember
good
that, though?
game, though.
You would
Do you
do
remember
it,
that, though?
Yeah. It was
You
a
do
beautiful,
anything-
it was
Dap me up
a, it
after
was
the
a
game,
beautiful
great to
day
see
in
you?
Arrowhead. Huh?
You remember after the game, dapped me up, be like, hey, bro, great to see you.
I didn't say great to see. I said great game. Great to
You
see you
trying to
having
be
a great
boys.
game.
You're trying to be homies,
Yeah.
which I did appreciate and love.
Yeah.
But also, you took something from me.
No, I didn't.
I'll never get.
I took it more from him than I ever took it from you.
What'd you take from him? What'd you take from him?
Huh?
Yeah, what'd you take from me?
Huh?
He,
What do you
he,
mean?
he played like 2 games his whole career in the playoffs. What'd you take from him?
Yeah, we played against... I was never even on that... Well, I guess the Ravens. I wasn't on the Ravens when we played the Ravens. You were up in the suite.
Oh, that's right.
You were up in the suite filming me being a demon on kickoff.
Yeah, that's right. We got to resurface that video too. I took a bit. This is the year I had my ACL torn, and I was taking a video of every snap Will took, and I think he touched 3 people the entire game.
Just out there running around?
It was
Covering
like
kickoffs, hey,
covering
they're
kickoffs.
touchbacks.
It's all touchbacks.
Oh, yeah.
He
Gets
sees
through
me,
the end zone
sees me on the
first.
sideline dapping up AJ Brown.
I'm just in the
Covering a
suite.
punt. I think
In
it
the
was
suite doing the
fair
Zoom
call.
thing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Super Bowl would be nice. Be good. What would you do for a 4th Super Bowl? What would you like?
I think he would do anything to have a 1,000-yard season, get this franchise touchdown record, and cap it off with the Super Bowl, only to sail off into the sunset and not need football again.
Yeah, with a focus on Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, but a highlight.
That'd be nice.
Like those are your minors. The 1,000-yard season, the record.
Yeah,
But your major.
I stopped throwing the yards in there. I just want to fucking get dubs.
You stopped throwing them in there because you failed to get the consecutive 1,000?
No.
So you're like, all right, fuck the yards.
Well, I chose not to play that game.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It just isn't about the yards for me anymore. It used to be. I used to fucking want to get 1,000 yards every single year. Like that was like the milestone, and that you were elite in the league, especially at the tight end position.
Yeah.
But then I just like it's more important to get dubs. And I feel like getting that message to the teammates was way more important.
It's very easy to say that when you're a first ballot Hall of Famer.
When you're Travis
Hayes in the
Kelce,
barn.
Yards don't
Call
matter.
it quits right now. 5 years from
8
now,
seasons,
Will and I are
1,000.
doing your induction speech. My boy Travis, he did it.
Yeah, if you need us, phone call away. Because you're going to do a lot for us, so we're just letting you know.
Brother, we're available. You know we love you. We'll do that.
Give you a hell of an introduction.
But it is a hell of a luxury to sit there and be, I'm not worried about yards. Like your legacy is cemented regardless of what happens this season. And that's got to be a badass feeling.
Yeah, but it's still the taste in my mouth from the last game is still.
That is a true athlete.
I don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
Can't. Only the paranoid survive. That's all I got. That's it. That's all I have. That was my bar for the day.
Travis, this was great. We'll see you August 28th.
August
on the
28th,
sideline,
boys.
pre-game.
Yeah.
Little pre-game presser. We'll get the stare down going.
Let's fucking go.
And yeah.
Go ahead, finish that thought.
No.
Finish that thought.
He's gonna know. He's gonna know after the first quarter. He's gonna know after the first drive.
The first quarter?
He's gonna know.
Come on, man. Can't come at us like
I
that.
will say, dude.
I'm gonna pull. He's gonna look at me on the sideline after scoring the first drive.
What's your what?
I'm gonna pull out a Magnum. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna throw it in the trash can bag. We don't need one.
Outside of
raw dog.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then pull out a can of Vaseline.
Yeah.
Don't need that.
Yeah,
We
but then
ain't
pull out a
using
roast spark and say we don't need that either right now.
it. Might
Oh,
throw
we do
the
need
roast
that.
spark in.
We do. We
might throw the roast
yeah,
spark
throw the
in.
roast spark in. Throw the roast spark in. Anyway.
What's you guys like? What are you guys a good like passing team?
We're gonna be a good passing team. We're gonna be a good running team. We're gonna be solid on defense. We're a little lighter in the ass because we lost a couple.
Oh, that's the last thing you'd see.
Yeah,
That's
we lost a couple big dogs in the middle.
see. That's where
But we have a better offensive line. Dylan Raiola, another year in the system. You know his old man, Dominic Raiola. This is a kid who comes into the system. He knows every check. He
Pedigree.
knows every pass protection that there is. He
Is
knows how
this-
to check at the line of scrimmage.
Is this true?
He's got weapons on the outside. Yeah. Dominic
true?
Raiola,
Yeah.
13 years in the league, 12, 13, all pro.
No, I'm talking about his son.
Dylan.
His
Yeah, that's his boy out there.
yeah, and he's on the same level mentally.
He's on a level mentally. I was talking to the OC and we were, I'll keep those conversations private.
Satterfield's brother.
Holgerson, Dana Holgerson.
Oh, all right.
He wears the boys red hat on the sideline. JP knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We hired him mid-year. Went on a little run there at the end. Lost.
Oh,
Iowa,
West V.
stumbled on-
I remember this dude. Yeah.
Stumbled with Iowa.
Stumbled on Iowa.
Went on a
Always
run.
stumble on Iowa.
Went on a run at the end of the year, but second to last game of the year, we stumbled with Iowa.
Wait, Iowa's the second to last game of the year?
I was like our last regular season game because we went bowling. Bad Boy Mowers Bowl.
We're still in the category
Bad Boy
of
Mowers
keeping
Bowl.
the bowl game when you win.
What was the best bowl game you went to when you were there?
Capital One, part of the New Year's Six.
And here we go, Will. What'd you do?
Pick six.
Pick six.
House it.
That boy was bowling.
This trips far gun, the X was nasty, and there's a little tip on the sheet. 100% of the time, they'd run the X would run a drag, and they're trying to get you with the running back mid screen.
Let's fucking go.
Sniffed it out right when he was coming down like a bad shot out of hell. Whop!
Give me
Aaron
these.
Murray took
Guys-
it, did a little spin.
Guy's a fucking
Danced to the
ball
end zone.
player.
Here it is right here. We got the clip pulled up. I don't know how we found it.
I don't know how we got it so fast.
Right there, you see
Wi-Fi.
it trips far gun. X is nasty. He's inside the numbers. For those watching, he's inside the numbers. That's what we mean by nasty.
Load screen is brutal.
Oh, no.
Come on, guys. I got Travis here. I got to show him how this play went down.
This is crazy.
We do, if we're trying to wait for it to load, some shout out, no free shout out could be in order because our guy Demetrius, he said he came prepared in case the opportunity came up.
Oh yeah, he got me last time.
Oh, you're ready.
My
Oh, here we go.
my
Check
dog
this
got me
out.
last
Woo!
time.
Slipped up on it.
Oh!
Can you hit the rewind? Can you hit the rewind?
Who the fuck is that? Aaron Murray?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
God damn it, Aaron!
Todd Gurley was
You
on
gotta
that
dirt
team.
that.
Keith Marshall.
gotta
You
dirt
can't
that.
fucking stare 51 right in the fucking eyes and
And
throw it
not
right to
expect
him.
to get- yeah.
He thought his guys. He thought his guys were
he
going to get the
did-
block.
He didn't respect you at all. He's like, no way, this guy can catch.
The catch and spin is
Stop.
impressive.
Ooh!
Double clutch, though.
I thought I was 40 yards out. I guess it was just 25.
You guys won that game?
We won the first half.
They named the games after you.
Yeah. New Year's 6. That's why they named it the Pick 6 on New Year's Day. Did you know that?
God, no. I didn't even know you guys. I didn't even know you guys went to the bowl.
What year is this?
2000. The year was 2013 because the new year just kicked off, but it was the 2012 season.
We played that year, didn't we?
Yeah, we beat you guys. We earned our black shirts. You guys averaged a
this is
little
your
over
senior
2
year.
yards a carry.
This is your senior year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last game of my life in college ball, you had to go off right. I did my part. Listen, I got us up 13-6.
Oh, that's crazy. I got us up 13-6. Bush took care of the rest.
yeah. We had the lead.
God. Oh, no.
What was your last game?
Last game, Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl, which is also
B-Dubs Bowl?
B-Dubs.
Fuck
yeah,
yes.
Tempe, Arizona. My last game in high school was also in Tempe, Arizona. And we played Kansas State, and we got donkey stomped like 44-14. Yeah. Shout out Russell Bellamy, our quarterback.
What was the best bowl
Not
you
his best
played in?
day. The third one.
I got
the
in
third photo.
against Tim Tebow and the Florida Gators at the Sugar Bowl.
Oh,
How'd that
yeah.
I think Tim Tebow threw for 500 yards. And we all know he's not much of a thrower.
Yeah. Kind of went off.
Yeah, he did. He
Kinda
had his
went
career day
Career
against
day.
the old Bearcats.
Solidified first round draft pick.
Yep, we gave it to him.
Because they got who'd they lose to? Ole Miss that year? And that's
think
what
it
made them
was-
lose the national
That's when the
championship
Space
game.
came?
They did a 30
Mississippi State.
they did a 30 for 30 on that team, and they didn't show the last game they played. I was hoping we were going to get a cameo.
Get a little
in there.
something?
Get a little cameo in
No,
there.
they didn't even show the
How
last game.
many points you guys put up?
It wasn't. I had one carry for 22 yards.
One carry.
Yeah, it was back when my
little
QB
tight end
days.
reverse?
No, it was back in my QB
Oh,
days.
you were playing quarterback,
Yeah,
so you were getting killed.
it was second half. Yeah, we were getting smoked.
Murdered. Yeah, 51-24.
Yep. I was a part of that second half surge though. You see us putting up
Second half, sir.
But he came. He came with
prepared
something.
for the shout out, no free shout out. If we want
Oh, yeah.
He's
let's
got the
fucking do it.
jersey on.
Yeah.
Shout out for shout out. Why don't you start us off?
I don't know if we can throw that one out.
Kick us off.
Let's go, Meat. Cincinnati Bearcat as well. Let's fucking go, Meat. Let's fucking go. Fellow QB turn tight
He
end.
gonna be there on August 28th?
Oh,
You know-
fuck yeah, he is.
You know, Will, I've been hearing a lot of chirps. I've been back here quiet, but it's going to be Cats by 90. Cats by 90.
I was
You
wondering
know.
why you're so quiet back there. in the
Quiet, just
conversation.
waiting,
Human.
just waiting, Taylor.
Yeah.
But shout out, no free shout out. What did I say last year? Shout out to all the plumbers last year. But
Oh, shit.
This year,
was
you know-
clogging some toilets.
sometimes when you're in a quick bind, you need something good to eat. You start scrawling on Uber Eats. DoorDash is terrible. Uber Eats, I'm Uber Eats all day. You know what I mean? Shout out to all those delivery drivers out there slumming the streets, delivering that hot, fresh food from wherever you decide to, press submit on. Man, they're the real MVPs out there.
Damn.
It's a
All
big boy right
right.
there.
There we go.
That's a big old son of a bitch right there.
You can tell. Looks like he's wearing shoulder pads in that jersey right now.
Dude,
Oh, that's your talk. That's
I'm not fucking around.
What?
Nothing.
I'm messing.
Oh, did you say something about Tear Talk?
Do you got a shout out, JP?
I can give one if we need to give them. My shout out, no free shout out would be, we were talking about reading earlier. When you're in elementary school and either your name or your friend's name comes up in the text that you're reading in the book for class. So it's like, Michael went to the store to grab 5 apples. And you look over at your boy Michael, you're like, you're in the book. And I feel like it's always hype when your name gets featured in your like elementary school book.
All right.
Yeah.
Solid.
okay.
Solid.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
My shout out, no free shout out this week goes to my 2019 Susquehanna football team. We got an email, or we got notified, I think like a week ago, that our team is getting inducted into the Ring of Honor for our college.
The whole team.
Oh,
The
shit.
whole team.
Nice. There you go. Fuck yeah, man.
September 6th, I will be up at Susquehanna accepting that, so I won't be here.
Oh, yeah.
This is PTO request.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not going to be at work?
That's
When
on a
is- when is
Saturday.
this?
It's Saturday?
The captains are accepting it, and I was blessed enough to be a captain. So, me, Davey, Cole,
Hey,
and
captain.
Shout.
All right.
I see you, Mitch.
So yeah,
Mitch is having a
Pretty cool.
record year right
Man, I
now.
thought he was a center with that C up there, but you're a captain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Sure, what you got for us, babe?
Shout out, no free shout out to the 2019 Susquehanna roster. They're getting inducted into the Ring of Honor. And my boy Mitch is going to be there. He was a captain on the team.
Nice. Good. Hey, great shout out. Great shout out. Will?
I don't have one on me right now.
I'm going to steal one. Last week, JP was going on a bachelor party. Wasn't excited about going on that bachelor party. Yesterday, I decided to call JP, but hey, was it worth it? Quickly says yes. Drives, however many hours you did drive. What, 8 hours?
It took 8 hours to get back because of traffic.
Right. So,
Traffic.
let's say 6 hours there, 8 hours back, just to spend one day with his boy who he's known for a long time. And the one thing that resonated with me in that conversation was the gratitude text from your boy saying, hey, I appreciate you making the time. Thank you for coming out. I know we don't get to hang out as much. And I feel like any time you see one of your old friends or you do something, you go the extra mile for one of your old friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and you get that text, you realize you're on the right path in life. So shout out the gratitude text. Travis? Travis?
Do you need me to give one?
Yeah, yours.
I'm back and forth between violent shits and our fire department.
Together?
No, this is two separate shout outs. I'm gonna shout out our fire department,
Okay.
the ambulance crew. I haven't told you this story. I told it last night on For the Dads, but Rue was choking on a coin. I was sitting at the kitchen island. She was having lunch. We're talking routine lunch. Charo was playing with Scotty on the couch, and Rue wanted Charo to do this magic trick that Charo always does for her. And Charo's like, I can do it for you later, sweetheart. I'm playing with Scotty right now, but whenever you get done, we can do the magic trick over here. And I'm pumping out an email, so I'm not watching Rue, but apparently there was a coin, a euro, a coin sitting on the kitchen island. Rue grabs the coin, and this magic trick is like whether Charo puts it in the back of her ear, behind her head, or it comes out, but it seems like it comes out of her mouth. Or she puts it in her mouth and it comes out somewhere else. Mm-hmm. So Rue has the coin, and she's essentially trying to mimic this magic trick. So she puts the coin in her mouth and she starts choking, to where I'm sitting there on my iPad and I hear her gag herself. And I hear her make the gag noise, and I kind of look over at her, and she's got her fingers in her mouth, and she gags herself again. And I just look at her. I'm like, "What are you doing?" They're thinking like, she might have found something new that she was like doing. I have no clue. And I hear Charles say like, "Are you choking?" I was like, "Is she choking?" She's like, "She's choking. There's a coin in her mouth." And I stand up and I'm like, "What in the fuck is going on?" I like get behind her and I start trying to give her the Heimlich. Oh, no. And Charles like, "Are you doing it right?" And I was like, I think I'm doing it right. And I'm like hopping up and down with her, like right below the sternum, trying to get it up. And Charles just jumps in, "Watch out." And she's like trying to grip it out of, trying to like reach down her throat and get the coin out. She's like, I feel it. And she's like, I lost it. And I'm like, I go, "What do we do?" And she's like, "Call 911. I'm gonna keep trying to scrape it out." So I called 911. I'm in an absolute panic. She's trying to get the coin out of Rue. She's starting to bleed. There's like blood on my shirt because she like scratches her in the throat. And I'm on the phone. The call lasts about 3 minutes, and about the 2-minute mark when they're like, "We have somebody on their way." Charles like, I got the coin again. I got the coin. She rips the coin out of her throat. And Rue ended up being fine, but the EMT, like the fire department, everybody like, comes over to the house and they just check her for vitals. She turned up fine, but absolute terrifying moment. Insane.
How fast were they there?
Within, I want to say like 3 minutes from that call.
Oh, no shit.
There was like somebody coming, like when the call was happening, she's like, "There's somebody coming right now." Because I was like, "Hey, she got the coin out. She seems to be doing okay." I asked her a couple questions like while I'm on the phone, and she's like, "Well, everybody, they're on their way already, so they're gonna come and just like check her vitals and stuff." Mm-hmm. So shout out the fire department, the EMT crew, because they're like giving us, they're like breaking down like some of the situations that could have happened. Because I'm thinking in my mind in that moment, if she goes unconscious, like she could die. That's not like, she was like, no, even if she goes unconscious, you start doing the compressions and just trying to get like oxygen to her brain, we would have still got it out had we arrived. Because a coin, the good thing about a coin is it's not like, it doesn't break down like food does in your throat to where it can like fully close it up. But it's like, they're kind of briefing us on everything that happened, but it was fucking terrifying.
What was that talk like after the Rue?
"Hey, we're not gonna put a coin in our mouth anymore, are we?"
Magic trick.
And she's like, yeah. I like.
That's why it's called magic, sweetheart.
I like, Charo was in a panic and stuff afterwards, and I'm kind of standing there with Charo, man. And I was like, maybe we don't teach Scotty that magic trick.
Yeah.
But
they got these
it
things.
ended up all solid, but it was like in that moment, it was
hell,
buddy. It was scary. Especially when Charles like, "I got it," and she's like, "I lost it. It went down further." I'm just like, "Oh my god!" And Charles just jumps into like superhero mode, like, "You call 911." She's like scraping it out.
For real,
buddy.
Pull that thing out.
She's like, knuckle deep. She has like bite marks like up here on her hand.
No.
Dude, we got, so I don't know if we don't have this exact one, but there's something like that goes over their nose and mouth, and you like press a button and it pulls something out. So it like will like take
That's
the
what
food
you
out.
were starting to talk about last night.
Yeah, it's not this, but it's like more like harder plastic, and it kind of goes down, and it has something up there, and you press a button and it shoots it down. It's like spring loaded where it shoots down, and so it can pull something out. Because I've had the thought a couple times with the kids eating something, like they'll just eat grapes. I'm thinking to myself, those grapes are dangerous motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, always slicing them in half.
Yeah, always slicing them. But then they get older and you're like, all right, I guess you can have a regular ass grape. And I just get nervous. About that. Yeah. Choking in pools, man. I get nervous about my kids being in. That's not it either. But yeah, pools.
So what's your shout out, Trav?
Dude, I'm over here trying to figure it out, and then I hear how serious this fucking story is, so I haven't been thinking about it at all. Yeah, shout out to your wife, though, man. That's awesome.
She jumped into action, bro. It was nuts.
You know what? Shout out to the Cleveland Heights Tigers, man. Take it back to high school. I haven't been around my city in probably 2 years, man, and I literally named a podcast with me and my brother after the upbringing that we had. And I love the areas that I grew up. I love the families that helped me kind of become the man that I am today. I just feel like you can never give enough love to a community that raises kids the right way, man. So shout out, free shout out.
No free shout out.
No free shout out. Cleveland Heights, baby. I love you guys.
You and Jason, not to put pressure in that, sneak them an idea, but host a little live podcast.
Yeah, we both got to get back to fucking Cleveland, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. That'd be epic.
I was just gonna say, sometimes I enjoy the fight of an explosive shit. Like when you know you're having a big one and you're kind of fighting, no pun intended, you're kind of fighting your ass off. A little bit of blood in the stool afterwards, and you're kind of like, it becomes a strategy to where, okay, I can't push this out. I'm gonna have to slowly start breaking it down. So you start like clamping your ass cheeks and your asshole, so it breaks it down a little bit, so you can have a little bit more life to push. And then you don't want to push too hard because again, you're not trying to get a hemorrhoid. I've had those. Those are hell. So just a little at a time. You squeeze, you push a little harder.
Dog, we gotta start hydrating, man.
The way I would explain,
what is going on?
We
the way
gotta
I would
start
explain
hydrating.
push a little harder is almost like when they tell you leave 2 reps in the bank when you're doing a max out set. So you don't want to go to a full bore where your RPMs are all the way up. You want to go just enough, break it down a little bit more, and get it out. And sometimes I enjoy a nice fight in the toilet.
The wind feels good.
Yeah. That was it.
This is between those two.
That's intense.
That's insane.
A little blood in the stool was wild.
What a great time to end this podcast. Thank you, Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
That's with the boys, baby.
Stopping by as always. August 28th, dude.
Oh, it's
wait.
gonna be pandemonium. You guys are the best of.
Dude, that gave me the smiling.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce had Swifties feeling like it was the Blank Space Singer's 1989 era all over again as she stepped out in a baby blue Reformation corset for a surprise date night in New York City. Swift, who paired her plunging tank top with a white Mil poplin miniskirt and sky-high white heels, color-coordinated with her football star bow in shades of white and light blue for their Torrisi dinner on Friday, June 20. Between all the Swiftie fan theories and potential Easter egg discourse online, fans also just noticed Swift hit a secret tribute to Kelsey that shows that the couple's love story is stronger than ever. The Grammy Award-winning musician kept her signature red lipstick and black eyeliner for her Friday date night, but had a little fun experimenting in the hair and accessories department. Per videos and photos shared by fans on social media, Taylor styled her long blonde natural curls and bangs with an asymmetrical scalp braid on one side that showed off her dangling gold earrings and a stack of pendant necklaces with a special meaning. Swift wore a gold chain with a heart-shaped gold foundry opal necklace charm, a seeming nod to Kelsey's birthstone, according to page 6. According to the website description, the charm symbolizes true love that binds the heart forever, further sparking speculation that a Swift-Kelsey engagement could be in the couple's not-so-distant future. Swift also appeared to wear a Sagittarius necklace with the zodiac sign's Archer emblem, potentially also a reference to Kelsey's go-to-winning pose on the football field. She also stacked the pieces with a diamond necklace. An inside source recently told the Daily Mail that the couple are almost ready to take the next step in their 2-year-long relationship. Everyone is just waiting for Travis to ask her parents for her hand in marriage. Her parents will say yes, and they can't wait for them to get engaged, the source shared, noting that while nothing seems to be imminent, a Kelsey proposal will 100% happen. They added, Taylor and Travis are treating this relationship as their last relationship, and when they get engaged, when they get married and when they start a family, it will be exactly when it is meant to happen.